Hi everyone, I'm Ashley. I'm a teacher, positive psychology practitioner and an author. I have a huge passion for wellbeing in education, but not just for the students, but also for the grown-ups that work in the schools with the students. So this little video is only really briefly to let me help you plant some seeds in the garden of wellbeing in your life. The term wellbeing is becoming more and more popular. We hear the word wellbeing everywhere. There's mindfulness colouring books in every bookshop, and some of the supermarkets even have wellbeing aisles with herbal tea and all those lovely things. But there's a lot more hard science behind your wellbeing. Also, wellbeing isn't something that just happens to you. Wellbeing is something that you need to put a little effort into, the same way you would if you're going to the gym to exercise your body and your muscles. The first wellbeing seed I'd like to plant for you is thinking about feelings and emotions. This must seem like a really simple one, but actually talking about our feelings and emotions with people that we trust is really important for our mental health. Quite often we bottle things up inside, or we just keep going and often think that there are people much worse off than ourselves. And although that can be the case, it doesn't do us any good for our well-being to deny the feelings and emotions that we're experiencing. So not only is it really important to celebrate the moments of joy and try and savour them, but it's also really important to recognise when your feelings and emotions are making you feel a bit down. Now remember, there's no bad emotions. Any feelings you experience are valuable. A really good book recommendation that I would support is Emotional Agility by Susan David. This gives us a real insight to the value of recognising and knowing all the different emotions that we experience. This is also really important for the students in our care. Now, as I'm a primary teacher, my book is a children's book and it's also got some beautiful illustrations. But there's also so many stories such as The Colour Monster, my book The Beans and the Feelings, and lots of other children's literature that can help open that conversation about feelings and emotions for students. The second seed that I'd like to plant for you is about character strengths. Character strengths are often said to be the beating heart of the positive psychology field. Professor Martin Seligman and Professor Christopher Peterson, alongside 55 other scientists, took on a 3-year project where they categorised the different virtue literature that they'd read all the way back from Aristotle times, and they studied different groups of people across the world. This 3-year project resulted in the VIA character strengths, classification of 24 character strengths under 6 virtues that all human beings have. You can visit viacharacter.org and take part in a questionnaire that can arrange your character strengths for you. You can see which is your top signature strength, your top 5 strengths, all the way down to number 24. Character strengths in education is another huge component of the character strengths concept. It's fantastic to introduce even very young children to the character strengths. Quite often children are able to talk about their talents and they're able to talk about the things they're good at, but what's really lovely is when you hear them talking about their strengths, such as my top strength is kindness, my top strength is leadership. So if you think about a school that all the children are able to talk about strengths, as well as the teachers and the parents think of that language that's threaded throughout the ecology of a whole school, and it's beautiful. The third little wellbeing seed I'd like to plant in this short session is creativity. There is so much joy in creativity and innovation. How often do we ever really give ourselves time to be truly creative? So many times in school I hear so many teachers say and so many adults say, oh, I can't draw, I'm not very good at art. It's one of those lessons that can often be quite daunting for teachers. So using creativity in your day-to-day lessons and giving children the opportunity to be creative is wonderful, but also my top tip would be give yourself time to be creative. When's the last time that you had a play and coloured just scribbles on a page? See what you can come up with in a blank page. Of course, artwork isn't the only way to improve your well-being. You can be creative through song, through drama, music, a million different things. But being creative and savouring the moment is something that can really enhance your well-being. Thanks for watching my short video. I hope these 3 well-being seeds are easily planted in your garden of well-being. Do let me know how you get on, and good luck.